They pee everywhere. They pee, this picture showing you that they pee at a school gate, the school sign. Hello everyone, welcome back. This is James. In your mind, the modern China must be a beautiful country with lots of beautiful mountains, big city, fancy. In your mind, maybe China looks like this, or this, or even this. However, today I'm going to show you another side of China. Just recently, on the very famous social media app, Red Note, there is a video. It's very popular right now. Let's watch the video first.
水龙头。
So if you don't know where, let me tell you the story. This is a very famous Chinese hotpot restaurant. I think it's one of the top class hotpot restaurant. The name is Haidilao. In Canada, in the US, Singapore, a lot of country has this brand. However, this, I think probably is in a VIP room. From the background sound, the shooter, the people who is holding the camera, I think sounds pretty young. I think it's teenager or something like that. They're not old. He's laughing. They are thinking this is a very fun action to do. So what I want to say is, when you go to China, when you go traveling, you see those beautiful city, beautiful modern city, beautiful restaurant. When you compliment, oh wow, those food are so nice, compliment on those food. You think the food is delicious, clean. However, the container for those food, I'm not saying you are going to have a soup based, a broth made by pea. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, just imagine, somebody give you a pot, which you don't know. It may be hold lots of pee before. You are eating on a very clean table, but it may be somebody peed on the table, even though it's cleaned up already. If you know the truth like that, how are you going to feel about it? This is not one of the billion case. No, this is not the one of a billion people. Let me show you another news. Just recently, 2025, Suzhou Marathon. Suzhou is a city in Jiangsu province. Okay? In marathon, there are hundreds of people. While they are running, they stopped. They pee everywhere. They pee, this picture showing you that they pee at a school gate, the school sign. They pee there, they pee in the garden, they pee in public. And then the marathon host said they have put hundreds of removable bathroom, toilet for this event. But hundreds of people, they are not choosing to use those facilities. Why? Hundreds of them, not one or two, hundreds. Why? Hold on, there are more. In 2003, a very shocking news. I think at the time it was global-wide shocked. I don't know if you have watched that. So there are not too many very famous Chinese brand beer overseas. For example, in Canada, so far, I only had one kind of Chinese beer, Tsingtao. If you had Tsingtao beer, you may think it's a very nice beer. However, in 2023, November 1st or, no, late October, there is a, in Qingdao the city, there are quite a few Tsingtao beer factories. The number 3 Qingdao beer factory, there's a worker there peeing into their, how to say that, the container to hold Qingdao beer's ingredients. So I'm not saying you're drinking pee. I'm not saying that. The ingredients to make beer was soaked in pee. So that's what I'm saying. If you think of that, okay, the beer you're drinking the ingredients can be soaked in pee. How are you going to feel about that? And then it was truth that because of this news, the second day, Qingdao stock dropped big, huge. About 8 billion RMB was gone. So people were joking that was the most expensive pea in history. So from this video, I just want to show you the real side of China. And there are people also pee in the elevator, in the lift. Let's watch this video.
我长这么大没见过这么嚣张的人。哎，今天你就见到了。
Wow, perfect. She counted the time perfectly. Close the door, pee, door open, leave. Wow. Can you believe that? So this, I'm not saying this is every day, everywhere. Well, probably every day. I'm not saying this is everywhere in China. However, this is not like one of a billion people. This is a lot of people may do that. I can find hundreds of videos of that. So please, when you are going to China to travel, when you are seeing those fancy buildings, when you are taking those elevator, lifter, you think, wow, China is so good. Yeah, I'm not denying that. China is very good. As a former Chinese, I know China developed so fast in the past 20, 30 years. Economy going up so fast, GDP, total GDP, number 2 in the world. No doubt about that. However, the civilization is not matching their GDP growth. Okay? China's GDP is number 2 in the world, but their citizens' moral ratio is not that high. I think a lot of people still live this lifestyle like 50 years ago. Speeding on the road, peeing in public, cutting in line when people are waiting in the queue. There's those things happening all the time. So when you are saying nice things about China, good. I appreciate that. But also be aware there are so much problems. Okay? It's the same thing. When we go to the US, we think, oh, US is so good, the economy is so strong. But also there are lots of shooting there, there are lots of problems there. So please don't just see the beautiful part. There are also lots of horrible parts as well. Okay? I just want to remind everyone the truth, the real side of China. Don't be fooled by those fancy videos. In China, because there are too many people, everything is possible. I think if you dig deeper, some of the Chinese people's action will blow your mind. Thank you for watching today's video. If you have any thoughts, share your comments. Thank you very much.